And here we go, second match of today, and we have Rootbusters against the FOONS. So all the players are inside of the clan, and they should start soon to attack. At one side we have the Rootbusters with Imiv, Sushi, Anza, and Dan. And for the FOONS we have Deathstar, Mufastio, Son of GR, Pandasonic, that I think it's a new member, and the Secret. So those are the rosters, and now let's wait for some attacks. As we have seen before, this is the new bracket. With the victory of Victorious X, now we have on the upper bracket Victorious X against No Name, and the winner of this round 2 will face the winner of those 4 teams on the upper part of the upper bracket. And in the lower bracket we have Poprigon Geek against GBA Superman, that will face the loser of round 7, so the upper round 2. So everyone is in clan, and the host should start soon with friendly challenges. So now, who do you think will win this match? I forgot to start the predictions, so let me make that really quickly. So you can bet. I always forgot to do this during the countdown. Start predictions. Rude or FOONS. 10 minutes, you can start predicting and use your mango points. And now let's get back to the stream. Okay, both teams are ready for the Wizard Valley, and we should start soon. Okay, first Wizard Valley is here, and okay, what happened? Okay, screen is here, just forgot to switch the screen, and this is the first Wizard Valley that we will see in this match. So Rootbusters should be the first team to start things off. So let's see what they are planned on this Wizard Valley. No one is predicting. You really fear so much losing your manga points? You don't want to win some mango points for free by betting your best favorite team to win. Also, I guess I should do some giveaways, like when you reach a certain amount of mango points. And then we start things off by the team Rootbusters by using a Grand Army. So let's see where he will place those troops. Skelly barrels to take down this cannon. And now he will start with sun runs to get to the initial part of the base. Skellies are working their way to get rid of all the walls, and also tank a bit for the cannons. And now he will start with the second and the third graveyard. So quick over here, it will do a whip up, I guess. Okay, he will enter in the second phase. And now last pack of foxes, they will be snapped by the Scarvens. So that's it for the first attack of this match. The P.E.K.K.A. over here will explode, but I don't think he has enough power to kill anything. So 23% for the first hit, and he can secure the second star by attacking from here. But let's see if he can 3-star this base. Because yeah, that's one other point. So now let's see the second hit on Wizard. Okay, looks like everyone is talking in the Discord server instead of the chat. How much did they miss? Just the first attack, so we are only at the first attack by Dan. And he took down this part of the base with a ground army. Mainly hogs and a P.E.K.K.A. Okay, watch live. And now we have Rocket Loons with a Frost. So let's see what he's planning to do. Okay, Rocket Loons from the middle side of the base. And now he will approach the middle side. You're really quiet. Ah yes, true. Forgot to raise the volume on the microphone. And yes, so far this is not looking great for a 3-star. And also, he's quite short on percentage too. I mean, he has enough buildings around to get the 50%, but that's some really low percentage on Wizard Valley. Okay, he got the second star, but will not go very far percentage-wise. And it's going to be 57%, maybe 6. Okay, he will use the zap to take down this threshold, and that's it. 2 stars and 57% will be the first attack by Rootbusters. And now let's see how the FOONS will respond. Who are they going to send on Wizard Valley from the FOONS team? This is the Wizard Valley that they're going to attack. So let's see if there are some crazy plans. Foon to the moon. Okay, watch live. And we have a ground army again, but this time he has some super wizards, so I guess he wants to do a small wizard bomb over here. What if Stars is on Copium today? I don't know, let's see how he will attack. Some super wizards over here, and now he will send a barber most likely on this army camp, yeah. And the P.E.K.K.A. will path on the left side, while those super wizards will start in this side, and then they will most likely chain on the digital. So let's see. Yeah, looks a nice setup so far, but all those super wizards are going on the cannon card, so okay, that quite ruined the approach that he wanted to try. But yeah, this cannon card alone ruined the entire attack, because all the super wizards tried to go around this river and hit the cannon card. So yeah, really unfortunate for Meowface, for stars, for star. And now let's see if he can still triple after this. If Stars is attacking, it's beyond crushed or giga cooked. I don't know, we'll see in the second hit, because in the first one doesn't look so much value. Yeah, he took down a big chunk of the base, and he has a straight pathing, but I don't know what he can use to use this straight pathing, because yeah, I don't think a golem can do a lot. Maybe Sparky, but I'm not really sure how Sparky works on Capital Hall 9. Like, what are the interactions? Yeah, looks like it's not the best. The interactions of level 3 Sparky sucks. Okay. So I was just wondering about how you could use Sparky. Okay, looks like he will start with a P.E.K.K.A. on this side over here. And now let's see what he will do on the remaining part of the base. So we'll send a Bob over here to take down this Spear Thrower. And while we wait for the P.E.K.K.A. to do his job, a lot of Skellies are going to spawn and die at the same time. So, okay, now last Graveyard down, and now he should start with the first Ram to tank for the P.E.K.K.A. Okay. As a Pack Fox to still tank the P.E.K.K.A. that is half health. And now he will start by placing some wizards over here to take down the wizard tower over there. Bunch more hogs. Yeah, 6 more hogs to take down the entire base, so I'm not really sure if this is going to work. I mean, he has still 4 hogs, and if the P.E.K.K.A. can survive, I think he can do something, but the power is very limited, so I'm not really sure. Okay, he will use the Zap to funnel his troops. And now he is in the last defenses, but yeah, the power doesn't seem to be enough, so yeah. It's going to be a 2-star, but the percentage is way higher than the Buster team, so he will end his attack at the 2 stars and 88%, so big lead on the first round by the FOONS team. And now let's see how this will be later. Okay, actually I'm I'm reversing the scores, so yeah, my bad. We'll just swap them now, really quickly. Okay, done. Nice city, Kui. Why? Didn't realize Sushi is in the other team. Yeah. Sushi is in the Pastor's team. So now we can start on the next district. It's going to be Capital Peak. And yeah. They are playing with their shapes even here. So let's see if it's going to work. Okay, 1 pack of rocket balloons for each rapid rocket to set up this entry. And now he will start with archers. And rage. Not a lot of rage value because you can just take 3 defenses with the first packs of archers. But I don't know, maybe it's worth for the Super Dragon, so it can be a thing. Okay, he dropped those archers in a very weird way, so the multi-mortar shoot at them, so he lost a bunch of archers. And after taking down this Crusher, he can push through the Super Dragon, so that's really nice. Okay, a bunch of traps going around. And now it's time to kill the Super Dragon. If you can kill the hut first, so it will go steady. I can't forget that Haimiv did a 1 star and 50% on Johnny Wizard Valley in Showdown. Okay, but I think he changed, so it will be still different, I guess. He wasn't copying. Okay, so these archers over here will drag the Super Dragon instead of the Rages, so he can kill it quickly right now with this bunch of archers. So, 3 more defenses to go, and then in the next attack he can focus on the Capital Peak. And let's see how much percentage he can get after that. There are a lot of Trishots around, so this base mainly thinks of defending the percentage instead of focusing on defending the capital hall, so that can be a strat, so let's see. Hi, Shamey. And yeah, 2 more archers to go. Okay, not the best drop over here. I guess it's playing without audio. So yeah, without audio you can't really tell if the capital hall shooted or not. So I guess that's why he bring all those archers over here. Yeah, everyone copy him, looks like. So now I'm worried about the percentage because this attack was on 19% and he still has the entire base and also the capital hall to get down, so I don't know if he can get the 50% mark because all those defenses are very scattered, so I'm not really sure. We need to talk about those archers placement. Yeah. Some of them were wasted. And also the miners were. Ah, okay. I'm a proud miner spammer. Sparky and Graveyard Dogs, so Wiz. In this base... I don't think so. I guess my idea will be like sending a golem from the left side, and then after he clears all those trash shots, you do something on the capital hall. That's my idea. Yeah, it looks like everyone in the chat is agreeing. When will I see you in Halo? Never. I mean, I can try to do some matches, but not really. Okay, he was talking to Anikit. And now some more archers to take down the capital hall and also some more defenses, so I'm not really sure if he has enough power to get through all the trash buildings. Okay, looks like with this rocket rune and all those minions he can get a bigger chunk of the base. So well played over there. Also, I guess he should drop 2 packs at the same time and then send a barb to tank for them. Ciao Gary! Hydra and Dog were enough for P.E.K.K.A. For pick? Yeah, I think so, because also there are no air defenses around. Yeah, maybe this one, but not really a big threat, so... Okay, looks like he dropped some graveyards. Okay, he's doing a piñata to clean up all this part of the base. So at least he has a plan for the 50% mark. 4 archers left, and also the rage that I'm not really sure where he will drop them. Okay, looks like he will use the rage to rage through all those defenses. And he's going to take the 50%. Yeah, 50%, so he's going for the second star. And let's see if he can get a bit more, but doesn't look like so, so I guess 60% or so will be the last score. %57% looks like it's going to be the last... yeah, 57% on the second round for the Rootbusters team. Okay, they did 2 57s back to back, so I guess that's not a really good streak. I mean, in Capital Pick, 57% 2 stars is good, but if they keep this this streak, it's not going to be very good. So now it's the FOONS time on Capital Hall, and this is going to be the base. So very usual. I guess it's even the same layout that we have seen before. Yeah, I think it's actually the same. And Son of GR will start with some barbs and Sparky on top to take down this part of the base. Oh, Trovatello! Setzer, sei tornato su Twitch? Send hit some pick, yeah. Let's see what he's planning to do. Looks interesting so far. A lot of Sparky value. I mean, not really for the chase, but because you can tank the Sparky for a bit, so that's nice. But I still don't know what his plan is. He had some unlucky things over here because the Sparky went outside of the rage. Even now it's outside. And looks like this is going to be the last shot for the Sparky before dying. And okay, yeah. Now it's all up to the archers and he will send them over here. So he wants to take down those 2 defenses and also the Super Dragon before the second attack. Let's see how much he can get. Tornato no, ma ci faccio il giretto ogni tanto. Va bene. Sparky don't want to stay in that rage, yeah. Very unlikely that the Sparky went outside and wasted so many shots. So, some more archers and he should get the Inferno Tower down, so that's really nice. And now he can approach the Blast Bow on the middle side. Zap over here, so he can deal a bit more damage and maybe... Okay, not really. So he needs 1 more pack of archers on the upper side and then he can drop them on the bottom side. 41 seconds, so plenty of time to drop the remaining 2 packs. And he will not get the Super Dragon right now, but he can work on that later. He can take the Cannon card for later, so that's at least a bit something. I want to hear you sing Felicità today. The one from Albano. I don't even remember the lyrics. So this was the first hit, and he took down a big chunk of the base. For sure more than using 2 times archers. And now he has a clear access to the capital hall, so that's really nice. Nah, I will never sing... No, that doesn't work like that. So we have the second hit to see right now. Using Capo Plaza. Okay, let's see the second hit by Son of GR. Two more rages, so plenty of space to cover the entire bottom side. Yeah, I know who is Capo Plaza, and also Belofigo and Albano. So far it's looking like a very standard approach in this attack. So martellare. The best song from Belofigo is Pasta con tonno. That's the best hit you will ever see. Okay, he's tapping for the Hydrag, But there are 2 air defenses on the bottom side, so I guess he just wants to use the super wizards to clear them and then drop the Hydra. I guess that's a plan. Yeah, looks like this is the plan. And it will work because the blast bow is far. Don't trust me. We'll never do so. Okay, so Sen is at the 60% mark, so already more percentage than the opposite team. So we have 2 more archers to go. And yeah, last archers over here. And that's looking good. 71%, and he has 1 more barb that he can use on this hut over here. So 73% will be the last percentage for Son of GR, and the FOONS is now looking very solid. With those percentages, they are in the very big lead. They are still both on the 4-star mark, but they are very different on percentage. Yeah, no, they are still on the same stars count, so it's only about the percentages so far. And now it's time for Barbarian Camp. So this is the Barbarian Camp that FOONS prepared, and Sushi will start with a Haste Sparky. Okay, Rocketoons over here, Rocketoons over there, and he will create a path for the Sparky. And now the Sparky will go on the middle side, followed by some giants. Okay, he has not a lot of Sparky chains, but there are still enough. Over here he can chain both buildings, and now if the Sparky goes on this Tesla, that's going to be some very juicy Sparky chains. Okay, I guess the Sparky will not go there, but if it does, that's going to be very nice. Okay, now he's approaching the air defense. He needs to make sure that the Sparky doesn't die from those multi-cannons. So, okay, I think he has enough to take down this. Okay, not really for the second shot, but still, I will say it's a nice value from the first hit. He took down a big chunk of the base, even if it didn't really took down major defenses, except for a giant cannon. I don't remember where it was, but yeah, I think let's do that maybe. EQV Jinx Sparky, yeah. If the Sparky went on the middle side, that would be completely different. Like, just that those defenses over here will change completely the pathing of the Sparky. Double with Rocket Loons. He has only those 2 air bombs. So maybe he can work around that. It's level 2 in Capital 9. Yeah, the Sparky, yeah, but this is capital hold 10, so let's see how they will continue the attack. Looks like Sushi will use a golem. I'm not really sure about the golem because there is not a lot of pathing over here. So maybe he wants to use the 2 archers to get through all those 3 defenses. And then, yeah, you have kind of a nice pathing. So yeah, I think he will use those archers to take down this part of the base. Sushi doesn't want to use brain. Yeah, I don't know. We will see if this is going to be the best attack for the second hit. If not, we will see. So, he will send the golem over there. It took some damages, but it's not really that bad so far. The Skellies will get the multi-cannon, so that's really nice. And now he has 2 Ogriders to send. One over there, he will send the Zap to reset the multi-cannon, and also those Ogriders will tank for the Golem. Maybe he can splash. Okay, not doing splash, but now... Okay, why the Golem is doing there? Really weird. He decided to choose to target those giants instead. Barb over the left side, Barb over there, and now he will approach the right side. Okay, the golem will not survive for the 3-star, but the percentage is also not really that great. It's around the 80s. Yeah, it will be 80% because with those archers he can get the Spirit Tower and also maybe the Bark, so 81% I guess. Yeah, 82%. So this will be the score for Sushi, and now they are still very low on percentage, but they can still hope for a defense and then triple in the next round, and that will make them lead in the match by stars. FOONS are using a very different frame Barbarian Camp. Okay, let's see. Okay, it's a average Barbarian Camp that we've seen everywhere with those walls over here. Ah yeah, forgot that the FOONS is the attacking team, not the defending one. So yeah. What happened? I guess. Okay, I guess I'm just bugging. Army change. Okay. Yeah. Unlike the on village tournament, you can change the army if you misclick in the clan capital ones. So that's fine. And he will use a golem. Cards look very good for this base. But he will use a golem, so let's see if it's going to be the right thing. Miners and Ogriders from the bottom side to funnel the golem inside of the base. First miner will explode. Now those hogs will take care of the multi-cannons together with a miner. So GG, he took down 3 multi-cannons. And now the golem is pathing on the upper side. So that's looking good. Barb will take some damage, and the golem is now pathing inside of a Tesla, so that's not really great. He's low on health, so he will take some more buildings and then explode. And 37% will be the score for the first attack, but now he has a clear pathing for the second golem hit to go through the digital, even if I don't really know if he wants to do that. So we will see. So, second hit over there. And let's see what he will use. Look at the clan name. Okay. That's right. Double Frost Golem, yeah. I think the same because he has a great pathing. And yeah, with a Sparky you don't really have much Sparky value, so yeah, I guess maybe... Okay, he will use the Sparky. Sparky from this side. Okay, Frost to... Okay, this was a really nice Frost value. And now we send 2 great spells together with the Giant to start tanking the Sparky. Okay, double shot to get through the Tesla, and now he'll puff on the upper side. Now the Sparky is going. Nice Giant management. This Giant over here will lock on the Sparky, so he will send a Barb to make sure that he doesn't deal so much damage. And now with this chain he can get a big value. Also, all those hogs will tank for the Tesla and spawn some more Larrys for the middle side of the base. And he has still some troops, but I don't know if they are going to be enough. With this shot he can take down the Mortar and also the Spear Thrower, so that's really nice. And he can also take down the Giants, so he's looking great. Ram over there to take down the Tesla, and now with the second shot he can make sure that the hogs are not getting damaged by the bomb tower. Now there are a couple of defenses left, but I don't think the Sparky has enough health to finish off the base. The Sparky health is very low, and he has only 4 troops left, so I don't think it's going to be enough. But maybe I'm wrong. First Barb to tank the Sparky, and now he will drop the Ram. It will make the Giant Cannon shoot on the upper side. Now the Giant Cannon lock on the Sparky, but maybe he can survive for 2 hits. But yeah, also the multi-cannon locked on the Sparky, so that's the end of this attack. 89% looks still very nice as a percentage. So let's see how the scores updated. Okay. Cards looks very good on this base. Looks like PL base. Meow like Sparky on second hit. Okay. FOONS are way higher than percentage. Yeah, true. They are like more than 50% above. And it's only the 3rd round, so yeah, they are winning if they don't restart. Yeah, but I mean, this can still change, we have plenty of runs to go. And now we have Hamza on the Dragon Cliffs. He will use a golem, so let's see what his plan. First over the center of the base, and now he will start deploying the golem soon, I guess. Okay, golem over here, and now we start with the first Hydra. He will drop the Hydra without taking down the air defense. Let's see what are the interactions. Okay, looks like he learned in school how to deploy the Hydra without risking it. And now he will send the barrel to tank for the Hydra. Okay, I thought the airbombs were following the Hydra, but looks like they were following the barrel, but this Inferno is not looking friendly, and he completely wrecked the golem's health. Now let's see if we can get this dragon down. It looks like so. So with the first attack he took down this part of the base together with the 2 super dragons, so he's looking good, I will say, but I don't know if he can still triple because there are a lot of buildings left on the second hit, so I'm not really sure. I missed some part of the stream. Same frame as last tournament. Yeah, it's still Anshu's Invitational, so nothing really crazy happened so far. Now second round of golems, and here we start on the bottom side. 57, one was Wizard Valley, and the second one was Capital Peak. On Wizard Valley, I don't really know how they managed to do 57. Why don't they put a dice circle in the farthest corner of the base? Because yes, some bases do that, but if you do so, the attackers are just going to wrap around the base to target it. So I mean, it's up to the base builder to decide if they want to defend more the second star or having maybe less use for digital, but with a higher percentage of 1 starring. So far Hamza got the second star, but now he's battling for the percentage. Looks like it's not going to be a very big percentages, because yeah, he's at the 57% mark. Now the golem will die and get through all those thresholds over here. 61%, one Hydra left. I think the only thing he can do is to take down maybe this barrack or this wizard tower. I will say it's better to go on the barrack, but let's see. Yeah, the barrack was better. So now it's a 61%. I don't know what's happening with rude percentages, but they are very low, so they absolutely need to do some 3 stars if they want to have the chance of winning. Yeah, unfortunately it went with something different. First hit with Super Wizard. Okay, I hope so. From the FOONS. Let's see. And no, it's not going to be Super Wizards, but Miner, Hogs, and Hydrax, so quite a mix. Frost, nice Frost over there. Took down 2 major defenses and a dragon. 2 Grievous down, and he will send a miner to get this stripe. Another miner for this one. And the third miner from this side, I guess, after taking down the super dragon. And yeah, looks like he will do a kind of an hybrid approach, but with a bunch of more troops inside. Hydrax over here to take down this super dragon. And now the remaining super dragon over here will be taken down by this Hydrax, hopefully, maybe later. Okay, this Hydrax locked on the super dragon, so I don't know if the blast bow has enough power to get to this in time, but looks like he's going to take this super dragon too, so it's looking very nice as a setup, so let's see later how much he can get. Also, this blast bow is very low health, so you can actually take it down with very easily. It's looking very nice. So let's see in the second hit. Hybrid is good against this type of frame. Yeah, nice base identification. It took down stripe by stripe the entry of the base. Very solid hit. Very solid hit. And now it's time for the second one. Second hit is with at least. I don't think they are going to risk that much, but I think we're more likely an air approach, I guess. That can work. Not really sure though. Second hit, 3-star looks possible, yeah. In the first hit, he took a big chunk of the bases, so he's well set up for the second one. So let's see how they will manage to deal with that. Watch live and let's see how he will manage this base. He will use the same army, so let's see how he will perform now. Not frosted this spear thrower, but yeah, not going to change that much. 2 rams to open up those walls, a miner and a hog rider to start things off. And now he will send the remaining graveyard. So now he will place the other miner to get through the right side, together with the left one. This cannon is targeting the miner, so not really the best. But he will get down this Hydrag and also this one. I mean the super dragon with the Hydrag. And now all those miners are doing a great job. They are very spread out, so that's good. He will send the remaining Hydrag to take down this super dragon, and now he has the remaining hog that he can use for the remaining defenses, and that's looking very nice. He can send the remaining hog over here, and now they can get a bit more value. And yeah, looks like very good. This miner will survive, take down some more buildings, and yeah, this is looking good. GG Death Star for this very nice approach over here. And this will be the first 3-star of this match, so GG Death Star. Now they are ahead on both stars and percentages. So let's see now what Rootbusters will do to recover from this. Yeah, FOONS looking solid. They did some slightly hairless on the previous hits, so they quite time failed, I guess. Not really a time fail, but you know what I mean. Like they were very close. So, okay, now it's time for Golden Quarry, and Sushi will start with a Rocket Loons approach. And he will use the haste spell, 2 guerrilla spells down. Let's see where he will drop them. Okay. And now it's time for the Rocket Loon spam. Minions to clean up and tank for the rapid rocket shots. And now he will start spreading out some more Rocket Loons as soon as all those skellies are spawning. Now maybe you can get the Blast Ball, but doesn't look like so. Not the best spreading out of Rocket Loons, so they died really quickly. And now I need to run an ad, because otherwise you will see the ads during the attacks, so it's not the best idea. So while we wait for the second hit, looks like a bait. Yeah, looks like two, because he got not a lot of value over here. So definitely not what he was expecting. And now let's see the second hit. Archers to go in the middle side. And now he'll place the Sparky to go for the left side. Nice Sparky chain over here. And also over there, okay, not really, because they are separated. But now let's see if Sushi can restart this base with a Sparky. The first attack was not really that solid, so in the second one we will see if it's going to be enough. On the left side there are a lot of small troops. This mortar is also targeting the rocket artillery, so I don't know if it's going to be enough, these Great spells, to take it down. But I think it's not going to be a problem, because the Sparky, yeah, I mean, it's healthy, but there are not a lot of tanking things left, so it's going to be a miss, and also a very low percentage one, because with a 72%, I mean, it's not really that low as a percentage, but below what you should do on Golden Quarry, so I mean, at this point they can't really bet on percentages to win, so they absolutely need to 3-star, because otherwise the FOONS are going to just destroy everything and win. They are already ahead by stars and percentages, so looks not the best for the Root Busters. Now it's time for Golden Quarry, and let's see what the FOONS will use. So, imagine 0 triple from Root Busters. That can be a thing. But we will see later if they can recover on the remaining 2 districts. Otherwise, it's just the FOONS being OP on defense. that can always work as an excuse. You don't have to imagine, just watch the stream till end. Fools need a 1-star, yeah, also, and they need to do like a 50% on every attack, so yeah. That star using a weird army. There are a bunch of different things, like a super wizard and Karta, P.E.K.K.A. And also an air approach over there, so quite a well planned hit, I guess. Also, this barrel over here is doing a great job. There are no traps, so that's really nice. And also this dragon will get a nice value. Maybe if you can stun the blast bow, you can get it down, but looks like it's not going to be the case. Also, this cannon cart is still alive, I don't know how. And it's looking good so far. Also, this blast bow is reachable and also very low, so it's looking good for a second hit, so we will see. Now second hit on Golem Quarry. And let's see what's his plan for taking it down. Golem Quarry is always hard to finish. Yeah, that's true. You can do a nice setup, but you need to do a very thought out second hit, because if there were like, if this mountain was not a thing, you can plan something that starts from here and then just go there. But since there are a lot of mountains over there, that's not really the case, so you need to be a bit more creative and do a choose side attack at the same time. Went from 50 first hit to 78 second hit, yeah. So now he will use a mass barb approach with 3 graveyard spells. So jump spell over there, 3 graveyards, 1 over there, 1 I guess on the middle side of those defenses. Okay, I think he will just wait for the next. He can place a P.E.K.K.A. over there to take it on the left side, a P.E.K.K.A. for the middle side, and now he can just swarm the entire base with barbs. This cannon card will jump the wall and reach out to the multi-mortar over there. Graveyards are taking well. This P.E.K.K.A. is still almost full health. The cannon card is looking great and will... is there a cannon card? Okay, I guess there are no more cannon cards. And... yeah, maybe he can still triple. This... okay, it doesn't look like so. Yeah, it's not going to be a triple, but a very high percentage. 86% for the FOONS, and now they are still keeping their percentage lead, so not a big problem for them. Now they are up by, let's see how much. They are up by more than 100%, so yeah, that's not really to win by percentage by the other team. unless they swag a wall attack, and even then will be harder to have the same percentage. And now it's time for Dan to use Sparky on Skeleton Park. Nice Sparky shots over there. He can clear a big chunk of the base with just a bunch of shots. So Giant over there to tank a bit, a Ram to distract this multi-cannon, and now he's entering in the middle side of the base. What are these frame? I don't really know. Don't know this base. So 3 more giants to go for Dan, and let's see how he will end up this approach. He used the frost for taking down the remaining part of the base. And now with this shot he has not a lot of damage left. Maybe he can take down this airbomb by doing a double shot over there, but I don't know if there are things targeting the Sparky. Yeah, looks like so. And I think it's the last shot for the Sparky, so 40% of the first hit, but I think it's a really good value for the first hit, so we will see. Maybe this can be the first triple by Rootbusters, so they can at least end the match with a 3-star. That will be nice for them. Secret and Panda Sonic are not in the clan, so looks like it's going to be a work for Sen, Mufastio and Star. Don't jinx us again on the beer bottle. The value on the first hit actually doesn't look so great. Now that I think of it, yeah, the pathing is not that great, so I don't know if we can triple. Sen online, or he isn't coming. He attacked the capital peak, and yeah, only capital peak. I really want to see Secret attacking, but Secret is not here. Or this is what the admins are saying right now, so maybe he will come later. We don't know. They are not even in the clan, so yeah, looks like it's very unlikely that they are going to attack. So Dan is now trying for a golem shot, some miners and a wizard bomb to funnel the golem inside of the bottom side of the base. Barb to tank for the Tesla shots. And now those 3 super wizards are doing a great job at tanking the golem. He will send one more barb and also the hog riders, but the rocket artillery took them down, and also the golem is suffering a lot. Almost all the defenses are targeting him, so yeah, it's not looking good for Dan. Maybe he can do a nice percentage, but it's not going to be a triple because the health on the golem is very low. I think it's just he just needed something to make sure that the golem didn't receive so much damage, over there, because otherwise the golem was very healthy and couldn't take the rest of the base. But with so little health, he can't really do the match. So it's going to be an 86% for Dan. Still very nice percentage, but not enough to overcome the FOONS. So now I guess it's not possible to recover. Especially if now the FOONS will triple this base, so let's see if it's going to be the case. This is the Skeleton Park that they're going to attack. FOONS have 2 one-shot. And Son of GR, we start with a Sparky double Frost, so let's see if it's going to make it work. Frost over there. I think maybe he wanted to frost this part of the river, but looks like he will frost this one instead, so yeah, he will use the second frost to... Okay, I'm quite scared of this angle by the Sparky. I guess that was not his plan, so it's not looking that great for Sen. Unfortunately, there are no invisibility spells in Clan Capital, so he can't really redirect the Sparky, so maybe if he's fast enough he can take it down, but looks like it's not, so his plan is not looking great. Unfortunately, the Sparky did a very weird pathing over there and decided to target this mortar by going straight on the upper side. That's really unfortunate, so yeah. With a frost wasted, it's not looking great, but we will see if in the next hit he can do something. Yeah, Invispell would be very nice, especially for pathing. Like if something goes wrong, you can drop an Invispell and make sure that the Sparky goes on the bottom side. That would be very nice. Even if I don't know, with the Clan Capital, all the spells are meant to be like indefinite, so I don't really know how an Invispell that it's during the turn attack can work, but we will see. Maybe they will figure out something different. And this was the first attack. Still, he got an insane value for being a pathing that was not the best. So yeah, I think he can still get it. Also, this rocket artillery is very low, so he can actually get this down. Not really sure, but definitely doable. It will be kind of a lightning spell one time use. Yeah, it can be a thing. Overgrowth spell in Clan Capital? Yeah, maybe the overgrowth spell can actually work because you place that and it lasts the entire attack, and in the next attack it just vanishes. So I think that can be a great idea for Clan Capital. I don't know how you can build around that, but maybe that can work. So let's see how the next hit will go. Okay, I forgot to click on the screen, so now it's updating the scores. Okay, updated. With variety of troops and spells, yeah, right, because we don't really have much to play with. Someone uses Grower Grotto in the second and third rate. Yeah, will be... You need to actually know when to use it. That's for sure. Okay, now Sparky with a haste spell and 2 Graveyard spells. So now he has a bunch of barbs to use to make the other things. Okay, nice that the Tesla popped up, so the barb died and the Sparky took down those 4 defenses with the remaining shot. That's really nice. So now the first graveyard is doing his job, tanking this spear thrower. Now time for the second one, and not having a jump, now the Sparky needs to cycle all the base. But he can get a very good chain over there, so that's really nice. He can also use the barbs to get the rocket artillery. That will be very interesting. And yeah, with this locking here, he has an insane value. Okay, I thought even the mortar was in there, but I'm not really a Sparky user, so don't blame me. And now the Sparky will approach the air bombs. Maybe the giant can get the rocket artillery. Yeah, looks like so. Very nice. And now the Sparky will wrap around. Let's see where he will lock that. Okay, looks like the Sparky will lock on the reflector. And it's not going to be a triple, but very high percentage indeed. And let's remember that in the first hit, he messed it up completely and the Sparky went on the opposite side, so that's a really insane score. Okay, is it? He has a Hydrog, so he can take a big chunk of the base, but if he had somehow access to the backside, he could have placed the Hydrog over here and the Hydrog would have soloed the entire base. That's really interesting as a thing. I don't know if the Hydrog has enough health to survive the spear and get it down, but doesn't look like so. So yeah, it's going to be a 92%. Yeah, it looks like a 93% for SNFGR. GG. Now let's see Rootbusters on Goblin Mines. Not a lot of 3 stars in this match, but still very played. Now we have the last round that will be on Goblin Mines, and Sushi already started on the bottom side by dropping a barb. We'll take care of the hut. Must need 3, yeah, but even with 3 stars it's not going to be enough. Even if you do 200% on this district, they are going to lose on percentage. So unless they one-shot this base, there is no way that you can win. But let's see if they are going to triple just to end the match with a triple. So that's going to be a nice thing. He got down. Maybe he can take down the Inferno Tower. Yeah, really nice. He took down the Inferno. So now let's wait for the second hit. I will run ahead so you don't see them in the last rounds. And now we should be good to go for the remaining part of the stream. No super wizards with hogs, interesting. Yeah, looks like he will just kill the goblins later. Or at least that's his plan, I guess. Okay, had ended and now we are back. A lot of goblins over there to go for the second hit. And now let's see what we'll do. Frost on the backside, Giant to lure out all those goblins, and they will drop 2 super wizards, I guess, to take them down. Another barb, another giant, I mean, to make sure that they don't deal that much damage to all those super wizards. Only Senta can execute Senta strategy, yeah, that's true. And now they are doing not that great for a 3-star, but let's see if we can still get it. Sushi can use these super wizards to chain on the other buildings, and that's really nice. The Disitor should be down, but he has not enough power to get through the entire base. Yeah, I don't know how Senta can 3-star with only hogs on both hits, but yeah, that's just a Senta thing. And with 66%, this is going to be the last attack from the Rootbusters team. So now the FOONS can just 2 stars or even 1 star, and they will win. So yeah, I mean the Rootbusters team is doing very low percentages today compared to the other team. But stars wise, they are not very far. I mean, they will win by 2 stars at most, maybe even 1 star if they don't restart this base. This is another yo-yo base. Why this base is everywhere? Like, everyone is running this layout. So Barb and a Ram to open up some walls over there, and he will start with a Sparky attack. Some people were actually supporting Rootbusters. Okay. Okay, now the Sparky can chill for a bit because all those reflectors are outside of every damage, so he can just chill and place some more troops. Unfortunately, the Rocketrons splitted here, so he needed to use another pack of hogs. Now the Inferno will lock on the Giant, and now he'll send some more Giants. All those Goblins are being thrown by the throwing Goblin Towers, and the Spark is doing a great job so far. Still inside of the Rage, also this Super Wizard alone will clear everything, so really nice job by that simple Super Wizard. But now all those Goblins will deal a very big damage to the Sparky. So now, even if the Sparky shots can take down some, but it's not going to be enough for taking care of everything. Maybe he can still do the last shot. Looks like it's not going to be the case, so 21%. This thrower is empty, and this one has only 1 barrel left, so he's doing great. He has no more goblins except for this barrel, so should be good. Let's see how he will end up this attack. This is PLs. Ah, okay. So yeah, almost every Goblin Mines is on the same layout. Again, Jinx is Super Wizard, he can be a generational Jinx. Yeah. He can get 2 stars, but not 3. I don't know, we will see. There are still a lot of defenses left. So, not really an easy task, because he has almost no value in the first hit. He took down just this little part of the base together with a couple of goblins. So I'm not really sure. I bet $10 on the line. Okay. Sounds interesting. Whoever wins Bet Gruyere will pay him $10. Okay. Sounds smart as an agreement. Wizard over here to clear out all those goblins. And now the Super Wizard together with the P.E.K.K.A. will start on the upper side of the base. One giant now will send the remaining graveyards. And the P.E.K.K.A. on the bottom side. On the middle side he will send some miners together with the Hog Riders. So he will risk everything for a 1-star, but he doesn't really care because they already won just by getting the first star, and even if they do 0% on percentage, that's going to be fine. So let's see how everything unfolds. The P.E.K.K.A. is still very healthy, even in this one over here is looking fine. The remaining Super Wizard still alive. Okay, not anymore, I guess. It's like 1 HP. This P.E.K.K.A. is still killing everything. And it's not looking bad so far, but I don't think it's going to be a triple. Or even a 2-star. I don't think it's going to be a 2-star because this P.E.K.K.A. has not enough health to take care of the digital. So it's going to be a 1-star, 89%. But was actually way closer than what I was expecting, but GG for both teams. And with this score, this is the full scoreboard. Let me pay out the bets. And now we will do a little raid. Gruyere, where is my $10? So, choose predictions, and the outcome was FOONS. 100% of the people voted for FOONS, so yeah, it was quite expected, I guess. And now let's see someone to ride, and that's it for today. I forgot to bet. Yeah, you need to join on the first minutes of the live, while there is still the countdown, most likely. And now we can start a ride for Eplo 80. See ya everyone, and join the ride.